We are now just days away from the 91st Annual Academy Awards. And as always, the Oscars will be coming to you live from the iconic Dolby Theater in Hollywood. Now, the Dolby name means the best in sound and visual quality, and this year, 20 nominees, including 5 for Best Picture, were produced featuring either the latest sound or visual technology available. So here to talk about Dolby's role there in movies, we're joined by Mark Hughes, a screenwriter and Forbes contributing writer. It's today's sponsored segment. Mark, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me on. It's great to be talking to you.
Oh, you bet. So what was Dolby's role in this year's Oscar-nominated films?
Well, this is a really great year. Dolby has, for 7 straight years now, hosted the Academy Awards at the Dolby Theater here in Los Angeles, as you said. And with 5 of those 8 Best Picture nominees in Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, they also have, this is an amazing, amazing point here, every single sound mixing, every single sound editing nominee was presented in Dolby Atmos. And it really kind of speaks to the fact that Dolby's technology has transformed the way that filmmakers are able to tell their stories, and then the way that we as an audience are able to experience those stories at Dolby Cinemas.
That's a big win for Dolby.
Oh, yes, definitely. They've, of course, Dolby's been part of the Academy Awards since 1978 with Star Wars, so it's been many decades with the audio and now Dolby Atmos putting the sound kind of around you in the theater in 3D. But the visuals is something that a lot of people don't realize. Dolby has the technologies that with these amazing colors. Here's another really interesting point. They can create color now in movies with Dolby Vision, colors that haven't been seen before, that didn't exist before. So you go to the movies now and you watch a film like Black Panther, for example, that's got these brilliant colors and really, really amazing visuals, and you're seeing colors that weren't possible until Dolby created the technology to render them.
Oh, that is wild. Now, you're talking about, obviously, some amazing things happening with Dolby and, of course, the movies this year. Which film do you think used the best job with the technology from Dolby?
Well, that's interesting. In terms of the Best Picture, I think every film that's nominated this year is really great, and there's a lot of diverse types of films, and everybody has something represented that speaks to them at this Academy Awards. But for myself, the movie that I think was really transcendent and kind of captured like lightning in a bottle moment in our culture is a movie I watched right here at the Dolby Theater at the red carpet premiere in Los Angeles, Black Panther. And I think it's going to take home the Oscar for Best Picture. It's going to surprise a lot of people who aren't looking at it, but that's where I think it's going. And you can find out more about that at Dolby.com.
There, you heard it here first. Mark Hughes going out on a limb, picking Black Panther for Best Picture. Mark, I like it. I like the Vegas odd makers would love that too.
Yeah, I think it's going to do it.
There you go. So you can watch the Oscars this Sunday right here on ABC4. We're talking this morning with the man behind Dolby there, Mark Hughes. Mark, thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you very much for having me on.
You betcha.